This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Thursday, February 6th, 2025. I'm Alex Brown. Trine University in Angola this week detailed a new master plan that will serve as the basis for the school's next capital campaign. The Something Greater master plan is highlighted by a series of capital projects totaling more than $120 million that President Earl Brooks says will help Trine continue to provide skilled workers.
One of the things we're really proud of is the demographic of these students that literally come from really all across the country. But we're maintaining those at a 65% clip in the state of Indiana. So from that perspective, we're seeing a very positive brain gain to the state, which is something I know we're all very attuned and paying attention to.
The plan includes a 200-bed residence hall and a new student design center. Del Taco, a California-based restaurant chain owned by Jack in the Box, intends to open 10 locations in Indiana. A new franchise group is focused on Indianapolis suburbs Greenwood, Plainfield, and Avon for Del Taco locations, as well as Bloomington, Bedford, and Columbus. Indiana Tech this week announced that Nate Chevron has been tapped to serve as executive director of its Junction 36 initiative. First announced last August, Junction 36 will serve as an advanced manufacturing innovation center located at the Electric Works district in downtown Fort Wayne. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
To succeed, you need to stay informed. You need to be engaged. And let's face it, you need to set yourself apart from the rest by connecting with a company that brings you the best. Because in today's environment, business is an ever-moving target, and we'll help you chase it. IBJ Media. The best of business is in us. Get started at ibjmedia.com/youngprofessional.
Transforming the fan engagement landscape for live entertainment events is at the core of South Bend-based Juke's mission. The startup's fan engagement platform allows fans to vote on the songs they want to hear most at a concert, post photos and messages on a pre-concert activity feed, and make song dedications, among other uses, while also giving artists another revenue stream. In a Q&A for our South Bend Elkhart Region Report newsletter, co-founder and CEO Griffin Eaton said South Bend has helped nurture his idea.
I certainly wouldn't have been able to do this out in any other area. When I launched the company, there were artists that were eager to work with us in our alpha and beta product. Same with the venues. My, network and the folks that I knew in the area were eager to say, hey, if you actually launch this, count me in for an angel check. So funding was shockingly easy. We won Notre Dame's business plan competition, another kind of South Bend, and that was really important. That got us connected to the Venture Studio and Tim.
Launched in 2021, the company has raised $1.2 million to date. You can read the full Q&A at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Efforts to move the gaming license for one of Indiana's underperforming casinos to New Haven have stalled this year, but a newly filed bill seeks to carry momentum into future legislative sessions. Senator Andy Zay of Huntington authored the original bill that would have allowed Full House Resorts to move from Rising Sun to Allen County. The Senate Public Policy Committee heard multiple hours of testimony on the measure last week, but Senator Ron Alting of Lafayette didn't take a vote on the bill, essentially killing the proposal. Now, Zay has filed a new bill that calls for the Indiana Gaming Commission to authorize a study that would outline the 3 best locations in the state for a new casino. The new bill is assigned to the Senate Appropriations Committee, though a hearing has not yet been set. Fishers Mayor Scott Fadness is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.